Good morning, YouTube. It is Sunday, the 23rd. Are we on today? I think we're on the 23rd of November 2019. It is San Francisco. It is 6 a.m. and here we are. This is
we can walk, can't we?
yeah, we can. There's nothing coming. We're on our way down to the Hilton. We aren't having a change in accommodation. We have to meet our tour bus outside there. And yeah, that's our hotel back there. That's the fucking slope we've just walked down. We actually walked up one yesterday, which was very similar to that. Like, just a fucking slope. It's a killer, believe. We're going to go down to the Hilton, meet the bus, and we are off to Yosemite Park.
Or as Mo calls it, the cemetery.
Well, yeah, that's not good. Yesterday on the tour, even the woman who was doing the tour said Yosemite is breathtaking. So I'm really looking forward to it. There'll be a lot for us to see today, so roll the titles. Day here, and it's really sad. We don't want to go home from here. I personally have become very accustomed to having breakfast made up for me when we come downstairs and you just go and help yourself, and I've become I haven't become accustomed to the hills at all. That would be a lie. I don't think I would ever get used to the hills around here. Even coming down today, wasn't it? It was a bit of a knee trembler. But yeah, we are outside the Hilton, and we're waiting for our bus. We got onto one, but it was the wrong one. So, are you enjoying your trip?
Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, really.
Sorry, I've got a watery eye.
She's crying. She just doesn't want to admit it. There's a typical American thing that you can see down here. If you have a little look. There's a steamy grate. I love that. At least we can look back on this trip and say, well, we did our evening meal in Macy's. We had a massage.
Then we went to Mo's.
Yeah.
Mo was it, yeah?
We had a massage in Macy's. We've done the touristy stuff. Yeah. We went in the Dyson store as well. That was quite good.
Sean would have liked that.
Yeah, Sean would have loved that. No, we didn't. We did it. We did it because you needed to defrost with the hairdryers.
That was that too.
That was
biting.
Yeah. When we came back on the tour bus.
Coming across the bridge like Penelope pit stop.
Yeah. Mum had a little peacock burqa.
I just needed the wires in it. Mind you, it was standing up anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, and we went round like the national park and everything like that, and it was really interesting. But then by the time you got back into Union Square, you were a bit like, whoa. So saw the Dyson store and we were like, we'll go in here. So we went in and I'm like, oh Mum, look at the hair dryers. Turn on.
And what does Mum do? Top ups in the air could go underneath.
You can have a seat if you like.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You guys don't have to stand on there. You have to actually sit down if you like. Thanks. That's what we got when we come to it.
You just don't want to assume, really, with a place like this, that, you know, you can just come in and help yourself. And it's much better having a seat. Yeah. People here have been lovely as well. Really nice people. So yeah. San Francisco lived up to your expectations? Surpassed it. Yeah, 5-star review there. And yeah, we haven't got long left. We're just waiting for our bus to turn up, like I said. So, see you on the bus. So here we are. First stop of the day is our break. So we've been on the road for about 2 hours now. So yeah, we have a half-hour break. So over in California, they have decriminalized marijuana, like completely. But can you find somewhere to buy it? No. My mum back home has CBD oil, which basically helps like with her arthritis and that sort of thing. It is a miracle, and I've actually seen it myself, where you can have a day and say, for example, this parking lot, my mum would probably get to where that bus is over there and be like, just give me a minute, like I have to wait. On CBD oil, she would be able to make it right to the end and then more. It really does help. I just want to get stoned. So yeah, we're gonna try and get our hands on some. Over there, actually, while we're here, I can show you. See the little white minibus? That's not that one. Where is it? I can't see on this fucking screen. Anyway, there is a white minibus over there, and that is what we are travelling on. It's a little white minibus. It has very basic facilities. It doesn't have a washroom or anything. And the leg room is about 3 inches. So trying to have a nap, it's not happening. But I think for the most part, I'm just going to keep my eyes shut anyway and just listen to what the tour guide is saying. Which in fairness, she was quiet when we came to here, because I think she appreciated that, like, you know, it's kind of early in the morning. And when we get on the bus now, she's gonna tell us about Yosemite, what we can expect, what different adventures there are to do, and all that sort of thing. And she keeps referring to us as the United Nations because everyone is from a different country. And yeah, I want to go to Wendy's as well, just get an oversized drink, just because it's the American thing to do. I'll fill my bladder, don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go and have a look around the stores. And if I come on next, like, oh, you know I found weed.
Just enough moisture in one cloud to form like a rainbow in a cloud. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna see one today, but you never know. Keep those eyes peeled. And look out for deer and bears.
Guess where I am? It's kind of a bit obvious, isn't it, really? Look at this.
Oh my gosh. Okay. 1, 2, 3. One more. And I do one this way too. I like pictures. 1, 2. One more. Okay. Did you have the same done for you? Yeah, we already got them. Okay. Yeah, you have some nice person walking. Okay, super. Thank you. Good to see you.
That's only a little of what's to come. This is our first stop here. We have another stop, which is our main one. So we get about 15 minutes here. The next bit that we're going to stop at, which is about half an hour away, is going to be our 3-hour stop, and that's when we've got all the trails and everything. So yeah, let's go. Extra little stop off. We're kind of down on the forest floor now, if you want to call it that. I just want to come see here because this is, I mean, it's a wild place, isn't it? So I presume this is like where bears and that would come down to eat and get a drink. So I want to see a bear. So here we are. We have landed at our destination and we're going to get the shuttle bus. We're going to go around the place, kind of get a feel for it. Mum wants to go down and do the swinging bridge, which we're going to do, and yeah, we're going to try and see some wildlife as well. I want to see a bear. Have I said that already? I think I might have said that. So like I said earlier on in the video, today is our last day and it's our last full day here, and I think now we're starting to flag a little bit because we have done and seen so much while we've been here that, you know, eventually it's going to catch up anyway. We've kind of tried to sleep on the way here. We'll probably try and sleep on the way back. We've still got more to do. Because like when we get back, we want to go up to the top of the mark, have a drink up there. Then tomorrow, another day up early, because we want to go to the Castro district. I want to go and see all my little things around there. And then I also need to see what time the limousine is picking us up from the airport. To take us to the airport from the hotel. I've got a feeling it'll be like 4-ish, something like that. So I'm going to check that. So I think right up until we go to the airport, it's non-stop.
That want to return back to the Wani Hotel? Is anybody here on board that want to return or visit the Wani Hotel right now? Okay, that's all right. Because if so, you would use bus stop number 2 to my left, and you would save a half hour's time by exiting right here, right now. That's okay. Number 10, use 70 Village, the village store for your grocery essentials. Remember, they got everything from books to bananas right here. Number 10, use 70 Village. But I can talk about my experience here at Yosemite. Would you like that? Yeah. All right, let's go back to the year 2016. And President Barack Obama decides to make a surprise unannounced visit to our Yosemite National Park. 5 military choppers landed at the Wani Meadow here in Yosemite. And swallow it, okay? We're waiting for other guests to board the bus from bus stop number 4. Anyway, back to our story, ladies and gentlemen. Where was I at? Do you remember? Yes, the bus, excuse me, the helicopters just landed, 5 of them. 2 Black Hawk helicopters, green, white, and colored. One was used as a decoy, the other one President Barack Obama on board with his family, First Lady Michelle, his gal, and the President was there to greet him success. He was here on a Father's Day weekend, 3 days, and he was here to commemorate the 100th anniversary day of our Yosemite National Park, where its staff and personnel that maintained this park clean and green pristine, and delivered a speech at our next stop, bus stop 11, where he went to indicate that we continue to share this park with the rest of the world. But wait, how was I aware I had 2 Secret Service agent ladies on board the bus? And I was singing another silly love song. President's in town, oh, don't turn around. Yeah, it was so embarrassing because they come up to yours truly with the question, sir, yes ma'am, we need to get off right here. Will you please let us on? Oh no ma'am, no unauthorized stops. The president's here. I have strict orders, no unauthorized stops. Oh, trust me you can, she said in her fine lovely voice. So she produced her ID credentials to convince yours truly, Secret Service. Oh my goodness, am I going to be fired or am I including or obstructing justice? Now I know what poor Donald went through, right? So, you never know who's on board your bus. Good times never seem so good.
So good.
I feel inclined, Lordy Lord, to believe that there's you and me in Yosemite. Thank you, Neil Diamond. Nothing to do with Elvis Presley love songs, but that's reserved for the night. Yeah. People, I'm just a bus driver, not an entertainer, a comedian, or a tour guide. Sometimes I just want to entertain you and educate you about your Yosemite, and maybe even vent you a smile for a while. To the right, it's the white tent houses for the mountaineers that train you how to climb and rappel in the vertical granite mountain rocks at Yosemite. Number 15, Upper Pines Campground. This stop for anyone on board? Right, let's continue on. People, I have another story about your Yosemite. Would you like to hear? All right, but before we get there, because it's I'd like to point out to you to the left side of the bus window. Whoa, Silver! Whoa! Whoa! We found a lost article. Hold on. People, sometimes this could be a gold mine, sometimes. But don't worry, it's empty. It's okay, no loss. But anyway, whoa, Silver. It's going in reverse. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you notice the left side of your bus window, what appears to be the homeless are actually having campers without the shopping carts. Yeah. Now, remember the story I wanted to conversate about? A true story? Are you ready? Yes. If you notice to the right, it is what it is, and that was the trailhead parking lot. But did you know decades ago, it was a toxic dump waste site? I'll explain. Yosemite National Park wanted to, better enhance the tourist stay here, because everybody wanted not just to see the trees and the rivers and the falls, but they wanted to feed the bears too. So the National Park Service decided to experiment, strike a deal with the hotelers and restauranters to dispose of their food waste right there. But they were disposing more than just food waste. Toxic waste materials like broken glass, cans, paint, solvents, plastic bags, contaminated food, and the bears were injuring themselves and getting sick and even dying. And the National Park Service had to do something quick, and that was to ship out, relocate all the toxic waste materials from Yosemite, and in the process create a paradise parking lot. Now there's a story with a sad beginning but a nice ending that even Joni Mitchell would approve, don't you think? You know, the vocal artist putting up a paradise parking lot? Anyway. No, I don't know how to sing that one, no. Coming up, your bus stop number 16. Don't bother to find the bus shelter number 16 because they stole it twice already this year. But anyway, as you step off the bus to the right, in the direction to the right, is the Happy Owls and Nature Center and the public restroom facility. And straight ahead forward, we posted short signs that read, Miss Trail, John Muir Trail, Nevada Falls and Vernal Falls straight ahead. Please exit carefully, take all your things with you, even the children, okay? Licensed to drive and thrill, but not to day care. And thanks for visiting your Yosemite. We'll see you again. Your driver, Anthony. Bye-bye.
So we have done our shopping. I think actually we've been very typical tourists because everywhere that we've gone to the gift shop and bought something. The sudden realisation that actually you're the Chinese person.
Isn't that what you do?
Not if you're thrifty with your money.
Well, I've been more thrifty than you.
And well, I had more than you. These are the lodges. I didn't even know they have hotels and everything here. You can actually stay in Yosemite Park, which obviously is handy if you want to come here and do the up to 8 hours walking that you can do. We're not doing that. Not even going fucking near it. The only one that we got told about is 4 hours. And we got told, 4 miles, sorry. And we were told, you don't even have time for that. So, like, kind of go up, go ooh, go ah, and then back down for the bus. But instead, we did the shuttle bus, which is those clips that you just saw. And that driver was really funny. We had, you know, a good few laughs and a bit of a sing-along at one point, actually. And then he swapped with another driver who was miserable as sin. And I mean, like, the only voice that you would hear from him is like, stop number 7. You're like, oh, fuck yeah. So, yeah. Here we go, last hour here. And we're going to try and find this, what's it called? Wobble Bridge or something? Hanging Bridge. I know. It is amazing to be in the same park as something like that. It just looks like a backdrop though. There is no way of describing how this is in person. We were told coming over here that we are in an extreme zone for basically fire to break out. And the other thing that we've been taught, like a couple of months ago, everyone made this big deal about the rainforest and how it was on fire and everything like that. And what we've actually learned over here is that fire is actually a good thing. That fire, okay, yeah, it clears out all the crap that's on the floor, but there are actually trees around here, okay, maybe not immediately near me, but there are trees around here that actually have to go on fire in order to reproduce. That has to happen. There is another type of tree around here that actually has a flame retardant bark on it, so the tree actually doesn't burn. And yeah, wildlife comes back, trees grow again, and all that sort of thing. And yeah, it kind of just put it into perspective a little bit that everyone overreacted about the rainforest and the fire. Can you tell that I was going to do a video on this on Bev Rants? Oh god, I really was. Bev Rants, by the way, there is a link in the video description bit below if you want to go over and subscribe. The tour guide yesterday told us that only a few months ago the state of California actually came out of a drought and water levels dropped to about 30% of what they normally are. And she said while we are out of a drought, the water is yet to return. So actually here, like this bit here with the dip, is actually where the water should be flowing. And as you can see, it's not. I mean, I don't know. It's really making me think about things like my carbon footprint and all that bollocks. Because, you know, I mean, look at this. Do I really want to be a part of this place's destruction? Because if global warming or climate change, or whatever you call it, if that keeps happening, places like this are going to go. And it'll be a long time before they return. So there's plenty of food for thought. In terms of wildlife over here, we've seen a blue jay, I saw an otter, and there is like loads of, they're not blackbirds, but they are like them, loads of magpies, and yeah, just everything here really is nice. There is actually like a little, this is like a little beach. You wouldn't expect a fucking beach in a place like this, would you? We've just seen some blue jays. So I'm going to try and see if we can see them on the camera. Oh, there's one flying around over there. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a squirrel, and it's watching us. Oh, he's gone. He's probably wanting to see our nuts. Oh man, it's staying in me keks. Oh, he's gone up to the top. Yeah, I see. Oh, this place is so good. I don't think I'm going to get it on camera. We've ventured into like a little woodland area. And I was expecting things like that, but I'm fingers crossed hoping to see some deer. Because I think that would be amazing. Since I'm not going to get to see a fucking bear. That's not a robin, is it? Oh. Oh, it's beautiful. This is just amazing. I mean, look at it. I'll just put my hand there to cover the sun. This little family of deer just over here. Oh my god, this is gonna be amazing. Oh my god. There's loads of them. Oh my god. There's about 4 or 5. This is magical. There's more of them by the tree. Oh my god, they're coming this way. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Doe, a deer, a female deer. No way they're coming over. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello, Bambi. Gotta be really careful here because the grown-up ones, which are them two, will look after their young. So if you get too close, they will attack. This has to be one of the most amazing things that has ever happened down to the beach. So we're gonna go up. See them on the beach.
No, pero lo viste, eso es ahí, ¿no? Yo te lo indiqué. Sí, sí, claro, pero me dejé.
This is incredible. Look at there's two of them somewhere. Wow. Aren't they just beautiful?
Habrá que tener cuidado con el día.
Well, do you know what? I'm going home. A better person. It's funny. Because earlier on the bus, our tour guide said that when you've visited Yosemite, people leave with what she calls the Yosemite glow. And it's a bright aura, you're smiling. That has just made my year.
Absolutely.
I
And a
can't-
herd, not just one. A little
Yes. And they
Mummy,
got
Daddy and
so
babies.
close.
herd. And here they came to us, not the other way around.
Yeah. I don't actually know who that woman was that was shouting, by the way.
She was a helper.
She's not our tour guide.
She's not a ranger.
She doesn't work here. She's just a random one. But to be, I mean, in her defence, she's only looking out for us.
She
So
knows more about it than what we do.
yeah. Yeah. So that was incredible. There's the other one. It's going back along the path that we walked.
Oh, the squirrel.
No, the deer.
Oh, yeah. That's another one.
No, that's the one that walked over this way. Yeah.
It's everybody thing.
Doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Oh God, they are beautiful. There it is. I don't know if you can see it now through the trees, but I'm so happy now.
We've seen enough for him. Different things.
Well, do you know what? Yet again, we've set out to do certain things and done more.
Past this.
That's kind of how this trip has panned out. Bloody brilliant. Anyway, let's go back to the bus. Let's see if I can try and get that on video. Look at the size of this, right? And then watch.
Right there.
You guys see a climber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the dark side.
There's someone climbing that.
Yeah, I see it.
As if.
You guys want to see one?
It's gonna be out there for days. That is.
Wait, does he have a rope on? No one knows.
Last stop on our journey here in Yosemite, apart from the little break on the way home. And this is called Valley View. over there you can see Bridal Falls, the only continuous running fall that's here. The other falls, I think the lady said one of them is kind of hit and miss, the other one is completely stopped at the minute just because there is no water, but it normally stops this time of year anyway. This is amazing. Look at all the woodland around here. I just love them falls. So we've been here, like on the way to Yosemite, and there's a shop over here, Rayleigh's, and there's, well, it looks like CS at the minute, it is CVS Pharmacy. You see, in San Francisco and at all of these tourist traps that you go to, the prices are astronomical, to the point where I was walking around going, oh shit, I don't think anyone's getting any presents. And then we came over here to CVS and to Rayleigh's. People are getting presents. These are my kind of prices over here. So, yes, I'm enjoying them a lot. And it's kind of good because I was thinking, whoa, San Francisco's like really expensive to live in. And then we come over here and it's actually not that bad. Like, there's a drink that we can get in the UK, which is an American drink. I can't remember the name of it. In the UK, you're probably talking about £4, maybe even £5 for one can of this drink. Over here, 79 cents. It's just unbelievable, and things are so much better over here. Oh my god. Ben & Jerry's in England, forget about it. It's crap. Over here, wow. I mean, it's like you're sucking on a fucked up cow's udder. Like, it's really good. The waffles, the pancakes, just everything is better over here. It really is. I want to live here. This is fab. So there you go. True little story of the day. When me and my mum went to the pickup point to get on our minibus, we got on that minibus at first. Different company altogether. That's our minibus. And the woman, like on the other bus, she was really polite about it, and she was like, "Yeah, I don't think you're on with me." So we're like, "Okay." And then we go on the right bus, and we were actually coming out of Yosemite at one of the stops, like one of the extra stops that we had, and this woman comes over and she's like, "I knew I would see you up here," and it was that woman, and I was like, "Wow, okay, that's cool." We are waiting for our tour guide to come and open up the bus again, and then we're going to have something to eat. I think a taxi up to the hotel tonight is in order, and then we're going to get changed, go up to the top of the mark, have a drink, come back down to our room, have a shower, bed, because we're up early tomorrow for checking out.
Doesn't even seem weird.
No.
Come on, Kevin. Good man. Got it. Come on. Got it. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
It was a battle and I didn't win. It was pretty clear that was it. Like, you had your chance.
I don't know if my camera will show it that well. Or at all. No, it's really not. The fog is starting to come into the city. And we are literally just back at our hotel. When Jack Radio put us up here, the lady Belinda said that one of the main reasons that they've put us here is because it is iconic to do the top of the mark, and it's something that like people will come, not specifically just to do it, but it's a legendary status thing, and that's why we were put up in the hotel. So we said first night we'll go up, have a drink. First night we fell asleep, so we said okay, second night we'll do it. But I mean, second day we were out at Chinatown, Little Italy, then we had Cher, we did Pier 39. So we said okay, third day. So third day comes along and we do our tour of Alcatraz and everything like that. So we say okay, fourth day, we've got to do it. So that's what tonight's plan is. So yeah, Mum's just gone up to start getting ready, because the top of the mark is not somewhere you go in shorts and shirt, especially one like this. But yeah, so I'm gonna go up, get changed, and then we're gonna go up to the top, where hopefully we can afford the drinks. I think we will have a drink and we call it a nightcap. And then we're up tomorrow to do the Castro and pack and fuck off home. So without much further ado, let's go upstairs.
I've done it.
Isn't that amazing? This is just stunning. I can see why this is a thing to do here. Look at it. I love that window, by the way. See it lit up like blue?
I was there to witness.
Oh, well, do you like a 10 road to leaping?
No, you're alright, thanks.
Vanilla vodka, old slide, butterscotch schnapps and Baileys.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I'll have that one. Sold me. I believe that is something a dentist can diagnose you with, a cleft palate. I am gutted. We now have less than 24 hours here, and this place has blown me away, literally tonight, but in so many ways. I've enjoyed every minute of this trip, even walking up the fucking streets and the hills. I probably should be coming home a little bit later, but those breakfasts, oh my god, amazing. Anyway, I'm having my smoke and then I'm going to bed, because today, although the video might not even be that long, today has been a long day. We left the airport, we left the hotel at 6 in the morning and we didn't get back until 5 to 9 at night. Then we've just been upstairs to the top of the mark and had our drink. I'm tired. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next Wednesday.